Hey, Brittany. Okay, so you're actually talking to Tristan as we speak, but you're not going to believe it. But as you called, I was setting up the station to demonstrate the AeroPress coffee maker for you. Uh, so I have all the components out here. Hopefully they look exactly like I explained them to you. Here's the outer cylinder. You may remember that I talked about an outer cylinder with a lip. And there's I mentioned there's a locking mechanism, which I actually just realized I've left downstairs. I'll have to go grab that. But then we have an inner cylinder with this looks like the stopper for a test tube or a beaker in the lab, just like I mentioned. I don't know if you can see it super well. Here is the so yeah, this is the inner cylinder, like I mentioned, and I've told you how translucent or how transparent I should say these are. And I think I said if you put like 3 or 4 layers together, it would be opaque.
And then I had one red dream and I like.
This is going to be amazing because it's going to be just like a conversation you're having with yourself. Anyway, so this is the plunger mechanism here. Here are the filters, which I may have mentioned here. This is the stirring mechanism, which I may not have explained to you before. And this is the coffee scoop. Again, I don't know if I explained that to you. Now, you're going to see a slight pause while I go. Oh, it's in the, it's in our, you know our bin? The bin in my bedroom? It's in the, there's a yellow, will you grab it? The yellow bag, the top for this. The yellow thing in our camping bin. No? Okay, so they're going to get the yellow thing, or the top for this. But you can see how it goes inside of each other. Now I'm setting this at level 4. I'm going to see if you can still see that. Not quite. So I'm going to put it in here. There we go. Okay. So you can see, I'm going to turn this water off. So you can see how the cylinder fits inside of itself. Now, I'm going to add some coffee.
Well, yeah, never mind. Who goes away from his family.
I normally put 2 scoops in here.
They live in like an old house, and he goes to like live in like the city and stuff. It's kind of hard.
There you go. 2 scoops, and then the next part is pretty easy.
Yeah, it's like an older movie.
We're going to pour the water from the pan with boiling water into the cylinder, and I'm going to fill it basically all the way to the top.
Yeah. September 4th, I think. It's your birthday, isn't it?
Okay, Tristan, I'm going to talk to you Tristan. Do you have your pillow?
Kinda. I want to see my friends and not have to go to school. 6th grade. 6th.
Okay, here's the top part. And I mentioned this locks into place on the top of the
Next year
cylinder.
I'm going to junior high.
So, filter, it's out of there. Now I've wetted the filter.
Yeah. Mom's painting my nails.
Just gonna pour this water.
Purple.
Now, Brittany, this is called the reverse press method. It's advanced.
Warm there?
Not everybody does it like this unless you've watched the tutorials on how to do it.
It's cold, right? Or it's cold here.
And I filled this a little high, to be honest. First time I've ever done that, but that's okay.
It's cold.
There you go. Just let some water run down onto the counter. There we go. Oh yeah. No more. So we're going to mix it for 15 seconds. And then we're going to let it sit for a little while here. We won't let it sit for too long because of the video, but okay. So I mentioned before this has a locking lid. You may not be able to tell, but there's little tabs on this that lock into place on the top.
What's that? Here it is.
Oh, here you are.
Bye. Love you.
Hey, Brittany B. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to invert the... Oh my god!
Is it on video?
Wow. Brittany, you're going to love it.
Oh my god. Okay, what sound?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, but you'll see soon. So then you just press the plunger down like this, just like I described for you, and bam, coffee. You're done.
She's probably wondering what the hell.
I love you, Brittany.